My name is Twintalio, and recently I had this one experience with a big YouTuber appearing in their social experiment. It was just really cool, but I wasn't able to exactly get I guess it's any growth from it. So I was wondering in the future if I was to have another opportunity like that, what I could do to sort of push myself out there and let people know I exist.
Sure. Go on.
Yeah. So I actually have experience in that very thing of being in something that someone much larger as me has made, and then trying to gain some type of traction for it. So essentially, I remember what I did was there was in the very beginning, whenever someone that was on the Dream with me would even remotely say my name, I posted about it. I said oh look at this, I can't believe this guy said my name. And I posted that on the TikTok and everything. So making your own content, especially if you were in some big YouTube or social experiment, right? Or making you.
I feel like I'm the wrong person to answer that question.
That makes sense. Okay. I would say even just making a short video about it, right? Because you might not be able to get a full commentary style video, but even just a short video, just oh look at this different perspective of this of this same event that you've already seen. I would say that would probably be the best way to go about that kind of thing.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's do person with the tripod, holding the tripod up in the center. Yeah. What's the tripod?
They really like tripod.
Big tripod fans here, yeah.
How do you feel about people like me making content based off of your content or just right now?
Oh, that's a good question.
I mean, when you think about it, I think I actually prefer it. I actually really like it simply because it's good for both parties, right? It's good for you in the sense of you get to have content and everything, and then also having someone's name on it can also help boost it. But also, if it gains attraction towards a new audience, it also helps the creator that you make it of as well. So I would say that I fully welcome it, because that's a lot of the way that creators grow in the first place, and how things become really big is word of mouth, is people making content about the content that you're already making. I would say I think that's a big reason why the Dream SMP, besides Tommy's videos as well, got really big, is because I saw a ton of clips about it that just went really well, that people would make of it. And that's the reason why a lot of creators, I would say, have started to do really well recently, is because of the community that surrounds it and the content that both the community and the creator make.
True, yeah. And if I were to give I completely agree with everything Ranboo said, but if I were to give a flip side point, one of the I guess negative things of producing content in that regard is that we already live in a space, and we create in a space that we are sort of slowly losing control over a lot of our I won't say art, but a lot of our work, a lot of our streams and stuff over time, because as you grow, you tend to lose a lot of control over what you're putting out there due to things like that. And I feel like it can be a bit scary as a creator when you are seeing your work being uploaded by someone else or a different platform, and you think, if I change my views on that, if I dislike that, I can't do anything about it. That's there forever. And the permanence of the internet is scary in itself, and sometimes that can compound it. But I totally agree with Ranboo. I think it's it ends up being net positive for the people involved.
Yeah. For the people at home who couldn't come,
Yeah, I'm saying that's good. I'm saying it's a good thing.
It's a good thing. Yeah. I would choose. Is pink hair right? You have pink hair? Okay. I'm not sure because of the lighting.
Listen, we have a light there.
Two giant lights.
I was wondering, when was the moment where you guys were like, oh wow, I really made it as a content creator? I'm like, wow, this is the moment where I can do this now. Sorry.
I get that quite a lot. I feel that, just walking on the stage literally 30 minutes ago, I got that exact feeling of, oh my god. I don't think I'll ever stop having that, hopefully. I would always want to have that feeling. But I'd say the very first time when I was like, wow, I can do this as a job now, was when when I was doing a stream, and in my starting soon lobby, I had, I think, 80,000 viewers. And that was my moment where I went, oh, this is real now. This isn't just a little dream of mine. And that was I even took a picture of it on my phone. I took a picture of the view count. I was like, what is happening here? That was pretty insane. But I never stopped feeling like that, honestly. And I feel like that's a good thing. I want to keep feeling like that. I want to keep feeling that excitement of whoa, you know.
I'd say it's about like the same thing for me as well, where I continuously have those moments. Like I think when I first started, like I had that moment like every single day when I would like hit like a new milestone or something. Like wow, I'm really doing this. And then even like yesterday with like the giant like panel that we had, like just the crowd of people, like even like this as well. It's like still like, oh man, I'm really doing this.
Yeah.
Like it's still very surreal to me especially because then I'll see like other like content creators that like I enjoy, that I aspire to be or I look up to and everything, and I'm just like I'm in the same like general vicinity as these people, which is really odd because I remember like even just today, like I was like just like waiting in the lobby to go here, and then I saw like Drew Gooden and Danny Gonzalez and like Eddie just like walk past me, and I was just like, oh, they have the same badge as those people. So I would say that it's definitely a good thing to like keep having those moments of, because it just makes you feel like proud, and it also helps you like realize like how far you come from the very beginning as well.
Remember your very first one then?
Oh, I think my very first one, my very first one was when I think I got like 100 views on like the first video that I uploaded on YouTube. That was when I was like, oh my god, people are actually watching this. And yeah, or when like the first like TikTok video that I uploaded like started to do well. I remember I was like texting my friend just like, what is going on? Like I was like showing them. I still have the screenshots of my TikTok page with like 60 followers and being like, look at this. There's 60 people, like 60 individual people, and even now I'm still like there are a lot more individual people. It's still really cool to me. So yeah, I'd say like it's a good thing though to have like those like constant moments of like, oh wow, this is really cool.
Absolutely. Cool.